All right, today we're going to be looking at how to route outputs on the Behringer Wing console. So a lot of routing possibilities with this console and so much easier to use than the M32X32 platform or even the Pro Series. So you guys are familiar with the home. This time we're going to go into routing and we're going to be going into output. Most of the time it's going to be input when you get to here, so we'll go to our out. And there is a safe mode, which is a really nice thing on here. You have to unlock it every single time that you're going to be using this. So we've got it unlocked. If we went back, it's locked again, so we're going to unlock it. So we have all of our sources. This is going to be our local out, which would be the 8 XLR out that are on the console itself. So if we selected this, you get to select what you want to go there. So we have our main outputs, which are usually going to be used on these last ones here. So right now I've got it set up as main left right. I'll probably in the future have it as sub, stereo center fills if we wanted that, and stereo flanks over here. So on this, all you have to do is simply press 7 and then select here, select 8 and hit here, and left and right is set. So it's already set from the factory as 7 and 8 on the back of this console are your left-right outputs. So we're going to look at something that's not already set up. So let's go to the aux outs. So it is automatically set up for your headphones, but let's say that we wanted to have left and right coming out of our 1 and 2 aux outs on the back. So now we have left and right assigned. And if you want to undo anything, you just select it and hit none to undo it. So you can select from what all you want to route to wherever would be here. This would be your source and this would be where it's going. So we're going to go ahead and let's select, trying to think what we can do. Let's go ahead and set up what you would do for a typical console, doing monitors from front of house, let's say. So we're going to have on AES50B, we have one of the Midas DL154s. So we have 16 outputs available on that. So on 15 and 16, I'm going to go ahead and assign our main left and right. We're going to say that this would be our subs, and then for some reason I'm going to do stereo near fills. Not very often we do stereo, but there we go. So then we can go to our bus, and we're going to do monitor mix 1, monitor mix 2, monitor mix 3, monitor mix 4, and we're going to keep going for a little while, 5, 6, and then we're going to end up doing, let's see where I get on that, 7, and let's just say 8, because I skipped one somewhere in here and I can't really tell. So let's say once we get to 9, we would want to do a pair of stereo ears. So the great thing about these consoles is you can hook up everything in stereo, and it saves you inputs and it can save you outputs as well. So on 9, we're going to let that be 9 left, 10 will be 9 right. So we'll have the one fader, but it's going to end up coming out of those 2 outputs on our board, or on our digital snake. So this setup, if I hadn't messed up on the top, would give us outputs 1 through 8, and then we could have our stereo in-ears for that person as well. So if you have multiple boxes, you could have tons of stereo in-ears going out and still have your main bus, all sorts of good things. So now we're going to take a look at what we can shoot to here. So all the AES50As are kind of self-explanatory of what we just did. Our AES is where we can have our digital out, so you could have left-right coming out of one of those. Our locals are the local XLR, local quarter-inch that we showed, StageCon, yet to come yet. Recorder, this is a cool thing. So now you have 4 sources that you can put to your flash drive over here. So I had already assigned, we had main left, I assigned main right, and then I just went into some actual inputs. So we're going to say right now my vocal is coming into 17. So we have it there, and then you could have whatever you want to have coming here. If you just want to return your effects, you could find that bus and send it to there as well. So you could have your main left-right recording going in, and then at the same time just have one channel and then have something else. Like let's say on this we wanted to have our local input here, which is somebody has a playback device for some reason we want to record. So that's how you can do that. And then we have our live card here with the Wing Live, which is a really cool device. And let's say we wanted to have left, right, going to here. So we'd end up going to our main bus. We could have left, we could have right. So then our main mix is going to be recorded on the SD cards along with whatever channels we want to route to it. So then at that point we could go into AS50A and we could just do one-to-one, and I will save you the time of doing it, but you could go through and do every single channel. And then once they're all routed, you'll have every single channel routed to record to your Wave or Wing Live card. So really not very limited. There's a lot of things that you can do on this to get all of your outputs routed, which is super nice. So just make sure if you guys need any gear, give us a call. It's 256-275-4734. And we'd look forward to selling you guys something. Please hit like and subscribe. And you guys have a nice day.